Hi, I'm Angie Dollar, and today I'm going to do some spiritual response therapy clearing, SRT, and also spiritual restructuring if it comes up using these charts. And this will be around your own personal power and your own self-love. So you can just sit back and relax. You can lie down or close your eyes if you like, whatever you're comfortable with. It helps if you're relaxing when you're hearing the clearing and you're just allowing. I've already done a prep to work, which means things like lowering our ego and just preparing for the healing, clearing around, allowing the healing to come in. Now, our personal power could have been taken back away from us in this lifetime or in other lifetimes. Maybe from someone that you are married to, maybe from a family member like a mother or a father, maybe from someone who was abusive towards you. And that's something that can really zap your own self-love. It can really take that away from you. Or if you had something happen when you were young, the self-love could have just not even grown the way it should had happened with you. If you didn't have a mother or a father telling you how wonderful you are, how beautiful you are, how smart you are, saying, oh, great job, those kind of things to you enough when you were young. Or you could have had someone who was abusive. You could have had, like I said, a spouse or someone when you got older who was abusive. So this is about clearing to bring back that power that you lost and then bring in the self-love, because this also could have happened through other lifetimes, through other existences, and we don't want to keep repeating these same patterns again, repeating the same programming over and over, and bringing the same type of person into our lives over and over, because we all deserve, as humans, we all have domain, we all have a right to have a wonderful, beautiful life where we love ourselves, those around us love us, and we have everything in the world that we need, which can be hard to see when you're with people who are not treating you right, or when you're in a world that seems to be having all these issues that are going on right now. So let's start by relaxing, allowing our power to come back and the self-love that we deserve. And we'll look on the charts to see what there is to clear so that we can receive healing, so we can allow ourselves to be healed, because we have power within us to heal ourselves. There's identification programs and inheritance programs. Inheritance programs have to do with programs where we relate to our family. These programs can go back 8 generations, having to do with power and self-love. Identification are programs with people who are not our relatives. There's conflict programs, organ language. Programs around the body, how the body is used or affected. I'm just thinking of being abused. That's what's coming to me. Trauma and trauma programs. I'm asking to clear all these programs. This past life and this lifetime. Let's clear this program. And energies that go with them. Let's look at some of the energies that can be around these programs. There's abuse coming up. There's some addictions coming up, failure, guilt. I'm seeing different kinds of abuse. There's some self-punishment, so we're going to self-punish and self-destruct when other people have hurt us, because we feel like we've got to continue that same thing that we know and we feel like we deserve. And I'm looking for hate. Yeah, there's hate and there's fear. There's a stuck feeling I'm never going to get out of these situations that I'm in. there are negative situations like an abusive relationship or a job that's just, you're just not happy there. Maybe you're not making enough money. You feel stuck there. So I'm asking to clear and release that. I'm asking to bring in the positive programming, replace this with positive energies, things that you deserve, because you deserve to be treated well, and you deserve to have a job where you're happy. So I'm asking to bring back that power. And I'm seeing it come back as this like white energies coming back. And I think it's a white energy because it's going from the people who have taken your energy, and it's across all lifetimes, not just this one. All lifetimes, all space, time, dimension, all levels, all layers, all existence, even when you weren't in body. It's coming from all these other times and this time, or what we consider time. It's going from those people who've taken it from us, and it's like it's going up to source or God, whatever you want to call it. And that energy, that power is being cleaned, where when it comes back to us, we can just feel it flowing back into our system, filling us up. And we've forgiven those people. They have taken our power. We're just letting it go. By forgiving them, I'm not saying we're not condoning what they did, taking our power. We're just letting it go. Because if we don't let it go, we're holding that in our heart. We're holding that anger and that fear and that bitterness, those kind of things in our heart. But we're just letting it go. That's forgiveness. Letting it go, not condoning, just letting it go. So we're allowing all this power to come back to us, fill us completely, from our heads down to our toes, down to our fingertips, all the way out to our aura, all around us. So now our auras are filled with power. Not power in a bad way, we're just a complete human. We feel more complete. Some people call it that our soul fragments or pieces of us have been taken away when we've been harmed in this lifetime or other lifetimes. But I like to see it as our power is coming back. It's more of a complete human is coming back to us. Because even though we're becoming more and more spiritual, we're waking up to more of a connection to our gifts and more of a connection to source or to our high selves. We're still in a human body wanting to have a human experience. So we're bringing back this power back to this human body so that we feel wonderful, we're set up more, we feel more alive, more complete as we walk through our days as a human. So I'm asking that when you go to bed at night, you release this negative energy. Release the discordant energy of the day, like the lack of forgiveness, the bitterness, the hate, the anger, those kind of things. And then you get up in the morning feeling full. Let's see what kind of energies to get up and feel. These are on 6B. You just feel gentle, which is gentle with yourself. You don't feel like you have to be perfect. You can allow yourself to mess up or not get everything done in the day that you felt like you needed to get done. You're forgiving yourself also, not just others. You have faith in a more positive day and more positive day the next day and the next and the next. That more and more good is going to come into your life. There's abundance coming into your life. Happiness, purpose, like I'm here for a reason type of thing. I'm asking to clear off any desire to leave the planet, leave your body, any desire to die, to not be here. Because sometimes there's just a feeling that people have of, I just want to give up, and it's just too much. So bring that power back. Bring your high self as much down into your system as possible. Ask to open your heart to love, to feeling love. Clear, balance, and align all your chakras, all of your systems. And let's see what's blocking your heart with self-love. Is it going to be inner child? It's inner child. So I'm asking to clear that. What else is blocking your self-love? There's spirit energy programming. If you do SRT or you follow SRT, inner child is 8A, and was it soul energy programming? Yes, it's chart 11. So I'm just breathing deeply, allowing the negative energies to go out and the positive energies to come in. You can just relax, allow that healing. Most people have all 11 items on this chart, so I'm asking to clear the chart. Because I'm seeing dysfunction of the mind and genetic soul coding, but I'm being told that all the items are on the chart. They're in layers, so I'm asking to clear at all levels. There's also fine-tuning, which is chart 17. Messiah complex. Responsible for someone else's pain. That seems like it's taking some of your power. And putting yourself on a back burner, with that, like worrying about other people. Maybe you're worried about a relationship, a twin flame, a child, someone else. And I think especially women do that. It's time to take your power back. Take care of your self first. Think of the airplane thing and put the oxygen mask on you first. Get yourself to the highest vibration. And then if you have a family member, a friend, a twin flame, a child, someone on a lower vibration, a different vibration that feels lower, don't go down to their level. Don't pick up their negative energy. You can feel bad for them without going down to that negative energy. You can work on raising them up. You can care without taking on the suffering. Here's another desire to suffer is coming up too. That's the belief that lessons are better learned through suffering, which is not true. It's a false belief. You don't have to come here and suffer. A lot of it is a choice, the suffering, which I know, I've had a ton of just ups and downs, really rock bottom in my life. So I understand the idea of suffering, but it's a time for us to just look at it as the times we've suffered are really times that have made us stronger. I know that when you're suffering, you don't want to hear, it'll make you stronger. And maybe you just want to hit someone in the face when they tell you that. But it's really true. If you can see, okay, I've grown and I've learned so much, and I've realized through all of the troubles I've had in my life that if I look back through everything I've gone through, like, wow, I could get through anything. And I'm such a strong person. I'm allowing that power to come back to me now. And I'm allowing myself to feel love for myself because I deserve it. I'm a beautiful, wonderful, amazing, smart person. These kind of things say to yourself. I think the affirmations help. Releasing statements that I do with clients help. So even write it on your mirror in the bathroom, or carry a piece of paper to get out and read of things that are personal to you, that make sense to you. Things that you do well, or things about you, like I'm a smart person who does such a great job at work doing XXX, or I'm such a great mother doing XXX means fill in the blank. I'm such a great mother because I love to spend time reading to my child. I'm so good at saying positive things to my friends when they're feeling down. I do things to bring you up. Go get your nails done, go to a movie, go to the park, do some things that you enjoy doing because you deserve to be treated well. What else can be clear? There's fall of consciousness, which is chart 16. I'm telling you things that I'm hearing from my high self and from our high selves that are going to be watching this. There's a loss of spiritual connection, spiritual hearing and sight. So there's a disconnect between you and your high self, and your high self is directly connected to Source. If you're very connected to that, you're going to feel this love. You're going to feel how important you are. And it feels wonderful when you're connected to that. Shift into unreality. That's the disconnect from Source. I'm asking to clear all that. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for now. I'm asking to mop up. And mop up is clearing off many other things that I don't want to go down the mop up list. If you'd like to do a session with me that's more personal to you and your things that you're going through that have to do with self-love, power, getting your power back, maybe moving forward in action with your life, or even things like relationship, money, any other issues that you can think of, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Angie Dollar, and my website is awaken5d.com. Please hit the subscribe button, and I wish you all the best and wonderful things in your life. Thank you.